In April 2025, President Trump shocked the world by slapping a massive 26% tariff on imports from India. The goal? To fix what he calls unfair trade practices and protect American industries. But here's the problem. This tariff is turning out to be a disaster for America itself. Let's break it down. First, let's talk cost of living. India is one of the world's largest exporters of textiles, electronics, pharmaceuticals, and jewelry to the United States. When Trump's tariff hits, it doesn't make these products disappear. It just makes them more expensive. You, the American consumer, end up paying more for everything from t-shirts to iPhone parts to life-saving medicines. But it gets worse. American small businesses and manufacturers who depend on Indian raw materials and components now face skyrocketing costs. Margins shrink, prices rise, and many may even lay off workers to survive. Trump's tariff wasn't a tax on India, it's a tax on America's middle class and small businesses. Now let's talk about the bigger picture. Retaliation. India isn't just going to sit back. In response, New Delhi has already announced plans to hike tariffs on American agricultural products, energy imports, and machinery. That's a direct blow to American farmers, exporters, and manufacturers, many of whom supported Trump. And the trade war doesn't stop at money, it spills over to diplomacy. India has been a crucial partner for the US in balancing China's growing influence. But with this tariff war, India is moving closer to trade deals with China, Russia, and the European Union. America's global alliance is shaken. Let's not forget the stock market reaction. The day the tariffs were announced, the Indian rupee dropped sharply, and US markets reacted with increased volatility. Investors hate uncertainty, and this tariff is a recipe for it. Even Trump's own economic advisors warned him, these tariffs would likely slow down economic growth, fuel inflation, and hurt America's credibility. And here's the kicker. History tells us how this story ends. Trade wars rarely create long-term gains. They create inflation, job losses, and diplomatic headaches. Trump's previous trade war with China cost the US economy an estimated $300 billion in lost GDP over 3 years. This new tariff on India, it's déjà vu, but worse. So who really pays the price? Not India, not China, it's American consumers, American workers, American businesses. Trump's 26% tariff may sound tough on paper, but in reality, it's a self-inflicted wound. The tariff trap, where America ends up paying the bill.